Alright, let's continue this. So, off stream, I played about 20 minutes, off recording as well, just to get the Jins I was missing. I did four things. I got the Jupiter Jin, where I thought I was going to find a Jin and didn't. Over here a little bit. Maybe not. Near Tundaria Tower, in the area, I was supposed to find one. I actually found one. Um, I went through the trade quest. Turns out I had to push the penguin to the female penguin to the male penguin to start the trade quest. I wouldn't have figured that out for a very long time. And I got the Venus Jin in the little area in the secret isle. And then the Jupiter Mars, the Martian I was missing. I turned out I sold a key item I could use. Hi, goldfish. Sold a key item I needed to give up to trade for her pet. So I bought that back and did that. And then the last thing I did was I used every forging material possible to get them out of my goddamn inventory. Which is why I'm where I am now. I think I got like one or two things that were useful. Other than that, I just have all of my stuff. Ooh, is that another mint? I have another mint over here. Goddamn. Cookie. I didn't even realize I could consolidate these as much as I did. As much as I can. Um, Power bread, apple, mints, lucky pepper, cookies. Okay, well. Now I will go back to the direction of Lunaria, Lumeria, Leukemia, something. Lemuria? I think it's Lemuria. And Clap Poseidon. Yep. I also threw all of the Jin I had to collect. I ended up gaining a couple levels. Not really upset. What I am going to do is this. No more weak ass bitches. So how have you been, Goldfish? Anything new? Get that cat? Kitty kitty meow meow? I have to go straight north. Okay. Oh, the same always. I mean, could always be worse. Though the remake of Oblivion is coming out next week and I'm shitting my pants over it. So I heard potentially good and bad things about it. That Bethesda is trying to make it so it's like unmoddable. Which is really what's keeping Oblivion alive at this point. It looks amazing. I have no doubt it looks amazing. It did get a lot of people into the Elder Scrolls. A lot of people. I could be wrong about them trying to make it unmoddable, but it does sound like something they would do. So I'm not discounting anything. I'm gonna go here. I don't really see why they'd make it unmoddable. They changed Skyrim to make it more moddable. I don't know. It could just be like the file type. I literally know nothing about mods, so... Oh, no. Boom. Be a really stupid decision on their end, I agree. But just because it's a stupid decision doesn't mean companies won't make it anyway. Never count them out. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn it. I mean, yeah, Bethesda's stupid as hell sometimes. Every company's stupid as hell sometimes. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay. Just gotta go forward, and I'm good. Whee! Bethesda made... No, that was Bungie made Destiny. I keep thinking Bethesda made... I mean... Don't you fuck. It's fine. I can make it! I made it. Alright. Save my settings, because I don't want to do this again. If I die to Poseidon, I want to be able to just restart. Do I want to leave it like this? It's going to be all on you. Oh yeah, remember. The items I got. I got a Clarity Circlet and an Aerial Glove. So her magic should be through the goddamn roof. Oh no, it's Poseidon. Oh no. I resubbed so I wouldn't have to watch the ads that were playing because I'm lazy. Bro, I fully understand that. Odyssey. Diamondberg, super cool. You can just attack. I think you have... Who has the trident? You have the trident. Since you're the slowest person, I'm just going to defend. God damn it. Typhoon blow! And his magic power is fucking gone. Poseidon's force field is broken. Nice. Odyssey. Attack. Twitch plays like 6 ads in a row and it's annoying. Yeah. I don't blame you. I really don't. Shine, Plasma, Tornado, or Storm Ray? Let's go with the most PP costing one. That's respectable. 137 is pretty good. That looks cool as fuck. Holy shit. That's so much damage. 118. Yeah. Jenna's only going to be healing. You're only going to be doing Odyssey. You're going to resist that, so... yeah. Shine Plasma. Motherfucker. Ow. Boom. I should be okay. It depends how he spreads around damage. Doing that to Sheba is not beneficial to me in any way. Plywell, Healing Aura, and Shine Plasma. Ooh. Please don't hit Sheba. Good. I'm happy now. I'm maybe not happy, but I'm content. Let's try Tornado. Huh. Earth really is your powerhouse element. It's kind of sad. That's still a lot of damage for something that's on brand. Odyssey, Diamond Dust, whatever. Poisonous Strobe, Hideaway, Calm, Focus, Lightning Strike. God. Agility goes down, defense goes down. Attack. I wonder how much you just do for attacking, actually. God damn it. 82? Not worth it. I depress and make sure I push recording. Oh. I think I've got this fight in the bag. Unless he does some bullshit. Which I don't ever count that out. Diamondberg. Alright. Shine Plasma. I'm not surprised he's alive, I'm just upset he's alive. That looks so cool. I'll do this. I should have seen if I had any Earth Jins that would do a lot of damage. Ah. It does seem to be doing less damage, though. Speaking about bullshit... I have to chance on a chance. This sucks. Why'd you have to take down my powerhouse? Okay. Woo! Alright. What do you have? Double strike, launch powerful team attack. Let's meld. Diamondberg, Healing Aura, and Margin. Let's go. You did way more than I thought, actually. That's it? I would do more damage by myself. Okay. So, all I ask is no more Watery Grave. For the love of God, no more Watery Grave. Let's try just random things. Except you heal. I don't want to attack. I'm gonna lose fucking Felix. That's fine. Don't matter. You can take a hit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're a bad person. Well, it did waste a turn for him to heal a negligible amount of HP. I guess. Item... Magical Luck Potion. Let's use that. Can I put you to sleep? Have I just been dumb this entire time? Okay. Healing aura. This is 170. This is a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be. Shine Plasma, let's go. Woo! Okay. I did it. Ooh, a Sight Crystal. Well, aren't you an asshole? Did you take out the only way? Oh my god. So I'm gonna get the... Okay, I'm gonna get whatever I need in here for that. There's a, anything else? Nope. Okay. Lemuria. Is it left? Why the... Whatever that is, cool. At least they make you use it 4, 5, 6 times. Oh, more ships that are docked. Yo, baby. I can finally go in here. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this for so long. Alright. No. Alright, come on. This is what I want. I think I want to be here. Perch. Get that weak shit out of here. You're a bad piece of shit. Okay. Time to go around. Or never get it again. Okay. I hope this is the way. No. What do you mean? Oh, please let this work. I hate this. Okay, how do I get this chest? It wouldn't do me this dirty. Uh-huh. Oh no, that doesn't do anything for me. Fuck. Oh, I bet it's gonna do something stupid too, isn't it? I think I know how to get there. I can just take this other path right here. Can't I? Not this path. God damn it. Mist potion? What the fuck is a mist potion? Oh, that is... That's very, very good. Very good. Alright. I've been waiting to do that for so long. Those rocks look like mushrooms. I am not manually checking everything here. Nope. To the ancient city! Okay. Why? That was Synergy, wasn't it? Are they adepts? Who are you? Are you the ones who defeated Poseidon? Yeah. That's quite something. Who are you that you could defeat that Leviathan? If you are strong enough to defeat Poseidon, you are too dangerous to enter Lumeria. The king's orders are clear. We cannot grant you entry. King? Who is your king? His Highness King Hydros, of course. His Majesty has ruled over Lumeria for centuries. King Hydros has decreed that Lumeria must be kept safe from dangerous outsiders. You say that we are dangerous, but do you include me as well? Peers! Did you join them in battle against Poseidon? Impossible. Everyone knows you possess great courage, but you are still a mere Lemurian. Such comments do us all a great disservice. I battled fiercely alongside my friends. Leave our landing to me. You have my word that we shall not create that we shall create no problems during our stay. Will you not permit us to enter? Piers, I know you are a man of your word, but the king's orders must stand. You understand we cannot simply ignore the king's orders, don't you, Piers? What is King Hydros doing? So you people really take your king seriously, don't you? Insolent pup! Do not dishonor the king of Lemuria. We are peaceful but quick to anger. Pup! I must be twice your age. Who are you calling pup? You wish to see Lemuria, and yet you know so little of us. I am far older than you. Show respect. Ha! Older than me? Inconceivable. Actually, Kraden, these two are perhaps older than all of you combined. That's not that hard, because Felix, Jenna, and Sheba are like 17, 16, and like 17. And those three combined are younger than Kraden. That's not that hard. Especially when you have that aging draft, you just slow your aging down. Babby must have spoken of this to you. In Lemuria, time passes quite slowly. Oh well, I suppose I recall something of that sort or another. Maybe. But to imagine for a moment that these two gentlemen are older than I, that's a bit much. But perhaps I was rude, and I hope you accept my apology. My ignorance misled me. Well, just so long as we're clear on that. But if your fighting is as skilled as your wordplay, then perhaps you aren't so dangerous to us. God damn. I agree. Perhaps His Majesty will provide an exception in their case. King Hydros might be willing to reverse this order if we confer with him, wouldn't he? We shall speak with him at once. King Hydros has been seeking news from beyond the Sea of Time. He will want to see you. Wait here. How long do you think we'll be waiting? Good point. Time means little to most Lemurians. Mere moments to us could seem like a lifetime to outsiders. You seem young to me, and yet you are probably an old man among your people. I would imagine that you have probably done enough waiting in your lifetime. King Hydros instructed us to be kind to the elderly at all times. They seem trustworthy enough. Shall we let them in? I can see no reason not to. We won't get in trouble, will we? I'll be with them. Now please, let me walk the streets of my home once more. I beseech you. Then we place our trust in each of you. You may enter, but don't do anything rash. If you cause any trouble, we'll hunt you down and exact swift and terrible vengeance. Do we have your word? Yeah. Ooh, finally! What could be waiting for me in Lemuria? I can't wait another moment. Oh, hush. I'll keep a close eye on them. You have nothing to fear. Very well, Piers. We place our faith in you, then. Enter freely and peaceably. You must already be aware of this, but you are not permitted to enter the palace. If the king were to find out about this, we'd be in big trouble. Don't worry, I won't let that happen. Is this Hydros really so fearsome? Fearsome isn't the right word. King Hydros has lived longer than anyone. He is most wise. While everyone respects him and holds him in great reverence, it would be a mistake to call it fear. I certainly do not fear him. The king... He what? You will understand once you meet the king yourself. But that does not matter now. Let's go. To Lemuria, the city you've been longing to see. Okay. Lemuria. I cannot remember the last time we had visitors in Lemuria. Not in a great while, certainly. More of the same, today and every day. Nothing around here ever changes. In Lemuria, we do not grow old. It must seem quite odd to those from the outside world. I've aged so slowly, I no longer fear death. But at the same time, I have no motivation at all. That's fair. Drinking from the spring restores vigor and vitality. Want a sip? These turtles have lived in the spring forever. It must be the water that does it. Oh, nice. Do you wish to test your luck in the spring of Lemuria? Sure. Go ahead, try your luck. No one is luckier than him who believes in his luck. And has friends who believe in him. Okay. Oh, it's this thing again. Remember an outsider who came to Lemuria and then spent days testing his luck at the spring. He had such a good time, he said he was going to build a spring like this in his hometown. Oh, that's kind of cool. So this was the original one. If you face away, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Mind read. Boom, boom. Let's get some practicing with some coins. Okay. No. Okay. Thank God I'm getting all this practice in. Ooh. That would have been a dead center. Okay. Let's reset. There we go. I want to throw it like this. Alright. What do I get? I'm just throwing the one. Just throwing the one. Is it good? Clips. 3 Jupiter and 2 Mercury. It takes 5 Jin. That might actually be really good. Ooh, one more. Reset these things, though. I thought I would get an item, not a summon. Oh, now I gotta wait for these fucking turtles. Oh my god. It's always molasses. Alright, we're good. Woo! I forgot about the bottom crab. Alright, this is the last one. Erebus armor. Isn't Isaac wearing this as like increases earth arm? Restores HP? Ooh. Okay, yeah, you get it. You benefit the most from it, for sure. Lemuria has no disease, no war. Anyone who saw it would think it a paradise. And yet, all who come to our city seek to leave it soon after arriving. I too wish to leave. I haven't been surprised in ages. I don't know what I'd do if something happened. Meow, Murphle. No one in Lemuria feels any passion for anything. They're lazier than a cat in a sunbeam. There's gotta be something here. I can feel something here. There's nothing here? That's wild. Huh. Oh! Goodness! Felix, look over here! This palace is magnificent! We can't go in, though. Oh my fuck. Where are you going, Felix? Let's take a longer look around. There's so much treasure buried here that anyone could almost dig anywhere and find something. So why doesn't anybody dig here? Reveal. Scoop. It's a bone. There's more? Woof, burger, burger, burger. Burger, 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 burger. Huh. Okay. Reveal. Okay. This place is remarkable. Truly remarkable. Who goes there? I've not seen you in Lemuria before. Wait a moment. You must be the travelers who arrived with Piers. Is your name Felix, perchance? Piers? You mean Piers, the lost one? Have I earned a title in my absence? In my absence? Well, worry not. Piers is lost no more. I seek counsel with King Hydros. Has His Highness been told of my return? Word was sent, but I do not know if it has reached the king. What do you mean? Lord Conservato is meeting with His Highness as we speak. Not Conservato. What's wrong, Piers? You do not look pleased to hear that name. Kraden, what do you think of what you've seen in Lemuria? It is a magnificent city. Or do you mean the castle? Both are magnificent. And you, Felix, do you agree? No. Ah, yes, you marvel not at its present condition, but at the greater splendor of its past. In ages past, Lemuria was a far lovelier, more grand, and more lovely city. His Highness, the King, tells of days gone by, of a more brilliant Lemuria long before my birth. Over the countless years, our people have lost vigor, enthusiasm, creativity. Lemuria has fallen into a slow collapse, a city that has lost its spark. Lemuria, as you see it, is only a shadow of the city in legend. If I had only the chance to see the city in all its splendor, but how does Conservato figure in? King Hydros believes that our Go away, pop-up. Believes that our decay is related in some way to alchemy. Alchemy? King Hydros wants to find a way to stop the ruin of Lemuria. If there were anything we could do to stop it, we would. But the senators are unwilling to take action. They're stubborn and they fear any change. Senate? What is a Senate? The Senate is a group of elders who determine policy in Lemuria. Lord Conservato holds the highest office in the Senate. The Senate usually opposes any new ideas or proposals introduced before it. Yeah. Word of our arrival will never reach the king as long as Conservato has his ear. And his conversations with the king are incredibly long. We have no choice but to wait patiently here. Why don't we spend our time looking around Lemuria until then? Okay. Scope. Mind read. No, I want 3 buttons, honestly. Ain't no treasure here. What's the bone for? Delicious doggy treat. Okay. Well, I haven't talked to anybody here, that's right. Life never changes here in Lemuria. It can get rather dull, you'll find. I have never been outside Lemuria. I don't know what the rest of the world is like. If there weren't laws prohibiting us from leaving, I'd be gone in an instant. Now that Pierce has returned, maybe he'll share his tales of the outside world with me. Maybe. Maybe not. Are you the travelers that came here with Piers? Yeah. I am sorry it has taken me so long to visit, Uncle. Piers, you are alive. Yes, I've managed to survive against the great many trial. What a fascinating coincidence. We've stumbled upon Piers's uncle's house. I must thank you all for looking after my nephew. This is Felix and Creighton. They are my friends and have aided me tremendously. If my sister could only hear how timid young Pierce has become a mighty warrior. Where is my mother? We've been so busy since we've arrived that I haven't had a chance to see her. Now that I think about it, this place is a mess. What happened? Mother is always so neat. No. She hasn't fallen ill again, has she? There is still illness in Lemuria? My mother was born with a weak heart. Piers, I'm sorry. Your return comes too late. After the tidal wave washed you to sea, your mother suddenly fell ill. The shock of losing you was too great for her poor heart. She held out hope for your safe return until the very end. Perhaps your mother gave herself up to ensure your survival. Does that not sound like your mother? Where is she now? She rests in the cemetery now. Check the headstones. You will find her. God damn. No, we will not follow Piers. Give him his time. You're right. Piers probably needs some time alone right now. I'm so relieved that Piers has returned to me alive. He is the last of my relatives. Without him, I would be alone. Wait. I ask that you leave Piers to his mourning for now. Now he is struggling with the loss of his mother. He needs time. You came to Lemuria to learn more of alchemy, did you not? I suspected as much. Piers was right to bring you here. Piers told me his secret, the mission he was given by His Highness the King. Even had the tidal wave not carried Piers off, he would have left with us. Such was his fate. You look confused. Piers told you about this, did he not? No. Curious. I can't understand why he would do that. If Lord Conservato had not led the Senate to oppose him, he would have left sooner. I wonder what news Piers has brought with him. Either way, I do not know why he has brought you here. Felix, don't tell me he hasn't at least told you that much. Nope. Did Piers tell you nothing before bringing you here to Lemuria? Unfortunately, I know little more than that. While Piers confronts his sorrow over the loss of his mother, you have some time. I shall write you a letter, so that you can see Lunpa. Lunpa has locked himself in his tower, and rarely comes out, but if I send him this, he will see you. Isn't Lunpa the Great Thief from 1? All I need is a bird to carry it to him to his tower. Oh, it's gone. There, you should be able to see him now. Okay. Not going that way. It's gotta be this way then. Buck, buck, buck. I need to trade those to give you growth. But what's it down here is the question. There's a fucking cow. Lemurians are so lazy that they make me look like a dynamo, and they live so long. Oh, I'm gonna totally cyclone this area. Oh, what's this? It's a nut. Yeah, I got a nut. What else is here? Let's just do this. Nothing? Okay. Was that all for a nut? Oh. Maybe I should reveal and see if there's anything hidden under where the leaves were. No? Let's go. Okay. I guess it was all just for a hard nut. Which, honestly, is still worthwhile. If it weren't for the people in the castle, the Lumerians would probably let themselves starve. Are you kids Piers' traveling companions? The door's broken, I'm afraid. But I opened a window just above the door. Sorry about this, but you'll have to climb through there. Okay. Lash. Lash. Go downstairs. Okay. Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone can travel so far across the world in this age. Say, Piers isn't with you. What? Why not? His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave. Of course, his mother. He loved her dearly. A terrible loss. It must be hard on him. Well, Piers may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. God damn, really? If Piers brought you here, you must be working on to break the seal on alchemy, right? Ah, Piers has done quite well in finding you. What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers? What? Piers has told you nothing of his mission? Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy? Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. Only by firing the lighthouse beacons to... We are only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom. King Hydros has told me that Venus and Mercury have been ignited once again. Was that your doing? I'm afraid I know nothing of any Northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals? Creighton joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Babby of Tolby. Babby? I only know of one man named Babby, but it couldn't. Master Lumpa, the Babby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago. Ah, so he's still out there, living in the outside world. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase. He was living, yes. Until recently, that is. So Babby passed away, but only recently, you say? When he finally ran out of his mystic droughts, his spirit began to wane. Then I no longer know anyone in the world outside. Don't you know your, son? Or grandson? But aren't you Lumpa, the righteous thief? I was called that once long ago. Why do you ask? I bet there's at least one person in the outside world whom you still know. Who would that be? There's a town called Lunpa in northern Angara. A man named Donpa lives there. I started that village, and Donpa, he is my son. Now your grandson, Donpa, rules over your village. Rules? Rules is an ill-sounding word. But it is an accurate one, Lunpa. The Donpa is an evil thief, who has caused much trouble in Angara. What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lunpa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may be even older than I. If this news outrages you, why don't you go and set the Donpa straight? If only I could. Is this the only reason we're here, to bring news of the outside world? Might as well. You are kind, Felix, but there are much more important matters at hand. But before we begin, there is one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix? Go for it. Certainly, your judgment on this matter is fogged, Felix. I must speak. Damn it. I have discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reasons for this quest. What do you mean? Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again. Why are you telling all of this? Why are you telling all this? Why are you telling us all this now? Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Babby should order me to research alchemy. Hey, wait a minute. Is this what you promised to tell us once we reach Lemuria? Yes. Yes, may I continue? Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of those civilizations began to wane. Until eventually, they vanished. I have formed certain theories now, suggesting that this may be related to the seal on alchemy. Let me get this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria? And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were true. But even if everything you said is true, what does it all mean? If your theories are correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Kraden? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? If you came to this theory on your own, you are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydros and I, as well as others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Kraden. You do? Civilizations thrive by building upon knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. I like Linpa's just raised eyebrow. Always like, But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. You've encountered many cultures on your travel. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses that you have seen? No, they are not. But this is not the only sign of the decay you have theorized. I think it best that you hear the rest directly from His Majesty King Hydros. Yes, Kraden, we shall go visit the king. Ah, but King Hydros is in council with Lord Conservato. We might not be allowed in. Conservato? That fool! He refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes. I will meet with the king and press our evidence upon Conservato. Come with me. Ah, stupid door. Ah, at last you are open. To the king's chambers. Loompa ought to be as old as Babby was, but he still has so much energy. He's got fire in him. I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Babby, though. But come, Felix. To the king's palace we go. I really feel like there's another thing down here somewhere. Oh well. So much text, so much talking. King Hydros awaits you. You are free to enter. Nice. If you seek the counsel of His Highness, the King, follow this passage to the doors at the end. His Highness never leaves a meeting with Conservato in a good mood. Good luck. Thanks. King Hydros is the wisest of all the Lemurian kings. But I understand why Conservato and his Senate oppose the king's plans. Well, fuck 'em. Ooh, what's this? A lucky medal. Got a lucky medal. Got a lucky medal. It's just this the top door thing. Oh, hello. The Senate holds King Hydros in full regard because he favors Loonpa's wisdom over their own. Well, I mean, if they weren't stuck-up old men and women, maybe he'd change. He is still in chambers with Lord Conversato. Why is he granting them entrance? You are Lord Felix, correct? Yeah. It would seem the warriors of which you speak have arrived. Or spoke have arrived. So it would, Your Highness. I shall call them to us immediately. There is no need, Loompa. Let us go to them. Hydros! Would you see me dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us. I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going where they are. I have something I wish to show everyone. Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them. Do as you will, Conservato. However, we shall go. I have heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable you were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome. Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, and Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of the outside world's civilizations, of their condition. Ah, Kraden. Loompa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us. Thank you, Your Highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path of destruction. And who has decided this? You, Hydros? Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged. Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent Pierce to confirm this for me. So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Piers away, despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone. Conservato, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to see if he knew that would have happened. What was it that you intended to have Pierce confirm? This map shows the ancient world, when Lemuria still traded with people on the many continents. It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. And this is the map Loompa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. I used this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate. Incredible. You understand, Kraden? What do you understand? Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane. It is not insane. It is true. Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Loompa's maps are clearly smaller. Lies! Nothing but lies! What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people? You know well... God, that Jing is annoying. You know well that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato. And who do you expect will believe such nonsense? If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Piers, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not? Thanks to Felix and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea. And what did you find? And I found, in truth, that Loompa's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Loompa's map. What are you saying? Time itself has stopped. Think of Wired as a living, breathing being, possessing its own life force. The four elements are the nourishment needed to sustain this being. Kraden, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone to a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Wired prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, It only needs wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Wayyard is wasting away, its continent's shrinking because spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive. Tell me, Conservato, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Do you have any idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again? Yeah. You know that it could bring about the destruction of the world, and yet you did it anyway? My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons. Holy fuck, I have cottonmouth. I do indeed, Conservato. And I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing as I do that the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 beacons lit, I assume you intend to send Piers out again? And I will go, Lord Conservato. Felix has need of my power. Then go, Piers, but if you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros. Moron. But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness. What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. But I could not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. I want you to go light the remaining beacons before you return. That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I have already heard of this problem from Piers. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy. Seems to? You are not certain? It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many different kinds of adepts, do you not, Felix? If we include Piers in our numbers, we have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. Then at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes that the item could only be used by the one who wields synergy of the earth. If I'm not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call Grind. I mean, it's called Grind. It's not called Grinder. It's not called Grind on someone. This is obviously not sponsored. I'm not that popular. Coca-Cola Orange Cream. New 0. It's okay. It's okay. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create a path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Go, brave adepts. By your hands, may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. That synergy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to a very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I have no doubt that your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Felix. I was trying to get to the chest, and it wouldn't let me. Gave the grindstone to Jenna. Okay. Full Metal Jacket. Oh. Okay. You must sail the Western Sea. Do not worry about Lemuria. Ignite the elemental beacons. Conservato lacks the conviction to discuss these matters with the people of Lemuria. His Majesty has come to this decision on his own without the counsel of his advisors. That is why I must remain by his side and support his decision. Do not listen to the old bitch. We cannot let the world wither and die. Go, brave adepts, light the remaining beacons. My people may not desire change, but I cannot let that stop me. I do this not for myself, but for all those yet to be born through Wired. Okay. Diary of Hydros. Piers is most definitely still alive. Oh, okay. Is there anything here? Oops. Nope. Okay. So, Piers will just be banished. That poor guy. Let's let him visit his mother one last time. Oh, what's this? House of the Senate. Oh, fuck. The door is locked. It sounds as if there's a rapacious caucus going on. What the fuck are you saying? We're the only children in Lemuria. I wish there were more other children to play with. Okay. It's been many years since the new child was born in Lemuria. Lemurians love children, but they only remain children for such a short time. Everyone spoils me so much I don't ever want to grow up. But in another 20 or 30 years I will be an adult. Oh well, at least it's some kind of change. Didn't find anything. Nothing. God damn it. It's so finicky. God damn it. Okay. Alright, just this once. Scoop. Anything this way? Nope, okay. Dun, dun, dun. It's kind of sad. If when you leave Lemuria, you just get banished. Yeah. Piers? Yes, Sheba, what is it? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Something I have to ask you. Ask me, Sheba. You and I look roughly the same age, but how old are you really? Is that your question, Sheba? It's not important. It is to me. If you're much older than us, then I'm afraid we have not shown you the proper respect. She's got a point. Please don't worry about such things. Treat me as you always have. No, that won't do. You have to tell us. What? Come now. This is silly. No, Piers. Tell me. You're afraid you haven't shown the proper respect and yet you make demands of me? Come on, Piers. You can tell us. How old are you really? It has nothing to do with respect. You just want to know how old I am, don't you? Heh heh. Ho 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 ho. I knew it. Come on, Felix. Can't you get them off my back? He wants to know too, I bet. You're in on this too, aren't you, Felix? Well, I've had it with your conspiracies. I will not tell you. Okay. So there was... Okay. I've equipped Grinder. There was this one here. There's the one out where Poseidon is. That takes quite some time. What do we have here? Nothing. Okay, well, this is a dock. Going down this way. Ancient Lemuria. Oh, Lord, there's so many weeds that... Okay. Cyclone. This is going to take a while. But they're going to give me a nut or two. So, you know. It's fine. Oh my god. I'm getting bamboozled. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. There's a fountain right there. What's there? Ooh. Tremor. Hello. Nice. I have my 7th water gin. Rhyme. Oh, right. You two gotta switch. Rhyme? But now that I have Rhyme, where's Reason? And no, I will not apologize. I kind of wish I could explore this area, but it's all sunken stuff. Let's see what the other path has. And even though they're not saying it, if Goldfish heard what the stupid pun I made, she'd be upset with me. But she just doesn't have good taste in jokes. It's fine. What's up here? Nothing. Okay. So I think I got all of them. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Where can I use this besides the one place? It's just preventing me from getting past it. So obviously it's here. There's Western Sea Islet something. I don't think I know of any other place. Oh, hello. It's making me use it like 6 times apparently. Because it wants to pretend to be useful. Okay. Oh. No, wait. There's another way? Oh, okay. So this is my shortcut into Lemuria, where I don't have to do the goddamn puzzle thing again. But that was blocking the path, so I couldn't use the shortcut. I had to use the proper routes. Fuck. So let's see. I have to go here. I don't think there's anything anywhere else that I can access at the moment where I need to grind up against it. However, I can finally move on. I'm done with the Eastern Sea. For now. That's a seabird. Dead. Aging gas. God damn! 227? Holy shit. I'm gonna go this way. Oh yeah. I got the Jin that I was missing here. Here. And here. I need to go around before I shoot this fucking game in the nuts. I will admit, I'm glad I'm not having to listen to the Golden Sun 1 overworld theme just because it's different. But man, I'm getting tired of it. Maybe I should put this here, move the light, but then it's directly behind me. You wouldn't see the shelf though of all the anime titty figures. Oh, but then I could just move this over. But then I have to make do without a trash can. It'd be harder to use the window. You know what? I'm gonna figure this out some other time. That was per trading company. Okay. All right. Merman. You're dead. You got too old. You've been aged. Like a fine wine. Alright, grind up against it. You fuck. Oh my god. Huh, what if I'm not all the way there? That was so fucking stupid. Why were you so finicky? What reason could you have to be so finicky? Alright. There's nothing here, I believe. But I want to check everything anyway. I wish I could be zoomed out while wandering around. It'd be so nice. Nothing. Vile, dirge, and seafowl. Anything important happen? Nope. Not even an email. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna cut this recording here and start it up again. See you soon, YouTube. Bye.